Tim McGahey with Choptank Electric Cooperative. I'm the Vice President of Technical Services, and I am also Choptank Fiber's Vice President of Operations. Getting into mobile, first and foremost, we wanted to have an option for competitive areas and have something that could provide some value and peak interest for people that maybe were on the fence for broadband, and then also something that in competitive areas where it's already being offered, that we would be able to have that offering ourselves. We already had an existing relationship with NRTC. The mobile product was a good one, and they seem to have everything lined up with regards to the product offering and the solutions and the support. Initial concerns were, what does this mean? What is the lift here? I mean, how much work do we have to do? You know, are we going to be building towers? Are we going to be building infrastructure, etc.? You know, mobile is a confusing thing, and the processes around mobile can be confusing to people sometimes if they're not in that industry and know it. Once we actually had that conversation that this is really a turnkey solution, and it can be as much or as little as we wanted it to be, that has worked out well for us because it has not been a heavy burden on us at all. When you have someone backing you up and actually providing all the infrastructure the way that this setup is, it's really not that heavy of a lift as it might sound initially. We didn't have an immediate need. It was getting the infrastructure in, getting familiar with the offering, making this a part of our ecosystem of what we offer as a part of our broadband offering, so that we were ready if we got into a competitive situation. So for us, we more than succeeded our initial goal and initial numbers, and we're seeing continual increase, which is what we had hoped for. You know, I've talked to a few people, other folks that, you know, have called and asked me, hey, we know you did this, should we do it or not? I still think it's a no-brainer, because having it as a tool in your toolkit makes sense from a business perspective. We're already in the game. We already have the groundwork laid and the infrastructure in place to be able to turn up the dial whenever we choose to.